It's World Communications Day today, and it's all about the selfie. Well, not only. It's actually about preparing for Pope Francis' visit this September, and we're going to use every tool we have to cover his first trip to the USA.
We'll have daily reports. We're going to have a live anchor desk. We're going full throttle on this papal coverage in September.
But World Communications Day isn't just about net TV. It's an opportunity for everyone, mainstream media or religious, journalists or not, to get ready, because we know Pope Francis loves surprises.
Here's how we're preparing for this. Here's where the information is that you can get it. And if you want to participate, you're welcome to.
We heard from those who know Pope Francis best, like keynote AUSTEN IVEREIGH, author of the critically acclaimed biography, The Great Reformer. IVEREIGH told us Pope Francis is one of the greatest communicators, but also one of the hardest to explain.
He'll have very different messages in the United States for different audiences. And I think there'll be something in there to offend everyone, because that's typical of him. But I think he'll also charm people. And I think, my prediction is America will fall in love with Francis.
And Joe ZWILLING, the Director of Communications for the Archdiocese, agrees. He's prepared for papal visits before, and he says, don't be intimidated.
I think sometimes we think, the Pope is way up here and we're way down here. That's really not the case. It's trying to help people to understand that what the Pope is talking about, the things that he is doing, really does have an impact on our lives. So beyond all the technology and all the technical arrangements that we have to make, it's really helping people to understand what is the real message here and how can we live that message out in our lives.
Technology aside, pen and paper aside, Pope Francis' message should definitely go beyond 140 characters. Monsignor Harrington hopes it resonates in our hearts.
Communication is not just someone speaking at me, but that there's a change and a response, and so hopefully we're facilitating that. And how are we going to respond to that? How is it that we can hear what the Pope is saying and see how that can make a difference in your life and mine?
He's giving something all the time for us to think about.
So the countdown has begun, but remember, for all the events leading up to and on the big days, stay with NET.
This is our story. If you really want to know what's going to happen with the Pope, you tune into us and you read our paper, because we're going to give you the straight story.
Reporting for Currents, I'm Michelle Powers.